Welcome to this lecture. My name is Jeong-Jin Lee. I'm a professor of Sungsil University in Korea. Today I'm going to introduce what does it mean statistics and what does it mean data science very briefly. Next lecture we'll discuss population and sample variables and data, software for statistical analysis, and so on. Why don't you type in Google the best business job? There would be several sites. Why don't you refer US News? They predict the best business job would be statistician. What happened? Do you like statistics? Or do you like mathematics? Most people do not like the mathematics and statistics. That is the one clue why we need a statistician. It becomes number one in best business job. Many persons do not like the statistic, but in the future, somehow we are facing massive data, big data, what they call. There are some persons who can handle, who can analyze big data. That's the reason. This statistician will be the number one best job in the future. This is rank number one, but if you look at the other things, number two is medical and health service. It's reasonable. There would be many persons would need this area. But third is also mathematician, operations research. Operations research is somewhat application of mathematics and statistics. They are similar. Okay. Well, all these things, many people do not like that. But somehow these people can analyze big data. That's the reason it become a good job. Why don't you keep in mind? I think it is a good motivation. You need to study statistics. What is statistics? Maybe I can simplify this graph. There are two areas of statistics. One area is, suppose you have data. It can be numbers, it can be text. Somehow there is some tool to summarize that kind of big data by using graph. Okay. We call this is descriptive statistics. Another area is inferential statistics. There is a big population. How big? For example, in United States, there was an election recently, presidential election. Total number of voters is roughly 200 million. How many samples they collect to predict this population? It's just 1,000, 1,500. That's the power of modern statistics. By using small sample, we can predict population. We call this is inferential statistics. Here's some history. Statistics has a long origin. Maybe if you look at any history book, well, it is full of statistics in that area, in that era. Okay? Statistics has an origin named state. Okay? State means a country. How to run or rule a country, you need to know how many people you have, how much they eat, how many houses they would need, what kind of thing they have to wear, etc. Well, because of that, in ancient Egypt, Greece, Rome, it was big kingdom, they already applied statistics. They did some kind of survey. After that, in this century, the concept of probability and inference came. Then in the 17th, 19th century, mathematical foundation of statistics, they are rigorously studied by this person. After then, in 19th century, 20th centuries, the Carl Pearson, the Ronald Fisher is a big name in modern statistics. They have a foundation of modern statistics. They applied a lot. Nowadays, if you are in university, most of the department in university, they teach statistics. Management, definitely. Economics department, yes, they study a lot. What some social science, political science, education, natural science, computer science, some medical science, agricultural things, and all kind of engineering department, they teach somehow statistics. Well, how come it is possible? Because of a modern computer. About 30, 40 years ago, the theory is so complicated, it is hard to calculate something. But modern computer enable us to calculate so quickly, okay? Millions of calculation in less than a second. That expedited to use statistics nowadays. Here's some summary of statistics. Their role is descriptive statistics imply efficiently collect data and summarize data. The inferential statistics, they try to analyze data to make a scientific decision using various probabilistic models in uncertain situations. Maybe it is a summary of a statistic. Here's an example. It's a graph, things, or some kind of normal probability model. And this is example of inferential statistic. I mean, to predict 200 million voters, you collect just 1,000 samples. Also, statistics can be used to develop some new drug. Also, statistics can be used to do some quality control to make the good product, no defect. It contributes a lot. Here's some application of statistics, examining blood pressure like this, or using BMI to predict fat percentage like this. This is a simple summary of statistics. Then what does it mean, the data science? In 2012, the Harvard Business Review already predicted data scientist, the sexiest job of the 21st century. What happened? Data science, graphically, if I explain, it looks like this. Okay. Well, it imitates a human brain. They call it artificial intelligence. Okay. Well, we are imitating how our brain works to the real world decision that we are targeting. I mean, based on artificial intelligence, we'd like to do many things. Well, it's an example of a data science application to text data. How data science is possible? You know, the 3 stages of industrial revolution, it also started in 18th century. Recently, the computer, it is another industrial revolution. We are facing post-industrial revolution. It can be characterized as AI, IoT, Internet of Things, and HAPA forecasting. We expect the automatic driving car, 3D printing, virtual reality, AlphaGo, like the intelligence. We are expecting that. Data science is dealing with that kind of things, but evolving computer telecommunication technology, especially the recent smartphone, create lots of big data. We need some person who can handle big data. SNS data, weblog data, bank data is an example of big data. What does it mean, data science? Data science is to collect big data, analyze, apply it in real life. It looks like a statistic, but statistics play, let's say, 70% of a role of data science, but there are some other things like computer science, mathematics, or management specifically is the main application. There are many disciplines. It is combined, we call it, this is fusion science. Many specialists in statistics, computer science, mathematics, management, they come together, they try to utilize big data. Here's a detailed technique which is appropriate to data science. This terminology related with the statistics, it is related with computer science and some other stuff. Optimization mathematics, MIS in the management discipline. Well, here's an example of data science. By analyzing the Google search data, they can predict the flow ahead of some existing model, or they are able to explore the crude oil by analyzing big data. And then they can analyze a huge number of market basket analysis. The purpose is how to customize marketing by analyzing these things. It is data science. Also, you can detect fraud in car insurance. These are the examples. Well, in the future, the first generation is coming. Some more data scientists they would need that. How can you be a data science? You need to know statistics, computer, and some more discipline, like management or the earth science, like that. Okay, this is brief introduction about the statistics and data science. Let's meet